So welcome back to your Tribe Daily, day 2 of the week. Hope that you guys are having an amazing start to your Tuesday. As you know, this past Sunday we continued our Bible study going through Matthew. And this Sunday we went through Matthew chapter 8. That's why today we're going to be going through Matthew 8, 4 through 13. We have 2 questions for today, and the first one is, why was Jesus astonished at the centurion's faith? Do I trust Jesus this way? And question 2, what are some of the areas of my life where I need to trust Jesus more? So again, the passage is Matthew 8, 4 through 13. And these verses say, and Jesus said to him, see that you say nothing to anyone, but go, show yourself to the priest, and offer the gift that Moses commanded, for a proof to them. When he had entered Capernaum, a centurion came forward to him, appealing to him, Lord, my servant is lying paralyzed at home, suffering terribly. And he said to him, I will come and heal him. But the centurion replied, Lord, I am not worthy to have you come under my roof, but only say the word, and my servant will be healed. For I too am a man who goes under authority, with soldiers under me. And I say to one, go, and he goes, and to another, come, and he comes, and to my servant, do this, and he does it. When Jesus heard this, he marveled and said to those who followed him, truly I tell you, with no one in Israel I have found such faith. I tell you, many will come from the east and from the west, and recline at the table with Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob in the kingdom of heaven. While the sons of the kingdom will be thrown out into the outer darkness. In that place there will be weeping and gnashing of teeth. And to the centurion Jesus said, go, let it be done for you as you have believed. And the servant was healed at that very moment. So our first question is, why was Jesus astonished at the centurion's faith? Do I trust Jesus this way? So Jesus was astonished because this man believed that Jesus' power was so great that he didn't even need to come in person. He could just speak and it would happen. That's real faith, y'all. The centurion trusted that Jesus' words were enough. Whenever I think about it, I have to ask myself, do I trust Jesus in this way? So sometimes I trust Jesus whenever things aren't going my way, but I always try to trust Jesus whenever things are going my way. But like whenever things get hard, it can be hard to believe that this is all for your good and that God has a plan for you. But whenever I'm worried about tests, a friend, or the future, it's even harder to believe that He's really in control. But this story reminds us that Jesus has power over everything, even from a distance. He doesn't have to show up the way that I expect Him to. He's already working through us. So our second question for today is, what are some areas of my life where I need to trust Jesus more? Maybe for you, it's trusting Him with school, your family, your friends, or your health. For me, I think that it's my piano work. So you know that I play piano, right? And then some of my piano songs are really hard, and then I just have to trust God that I'm going to be able to do it, because sometimes I have no clue what I'm doing. So we can learn from the centurion's example that faith means believing that Jesus' words are enough, even before we see the miracle. So here's the big truth. Jesus honors faith that trusts His power and timing. So this week, think about one area of your life where you need to say, Jesus, I trust you, and He's big enough to handle it. So today we went through Matthew 8, verses 4 through 13. We had 2 questions for today, and the first one was, question 1, why was Jesus astonished at the centurion's faith? Do I trust Jesus this way? And question 2, what are some areas of my life where I need to trust Jesus more? So that you guys have an amazing day today, and I'll see you guys tomorrow at midweek.